Hello again, everyone. We return to the desert sands. Don't sit down. We've got a mountain to find. We're just looking for a couple more glyphs before we progress forth into the next set of doors through the next altar. At least that's what it looks like to me. Had a very crazy day. So I'm hoping to kind of use this game as a means of recovery, per se. As a way to kind of forget about things and just take some time to breathe and be calm and enjoy. And so my scarf that is it's getting pretty long. If you remember when it started out, like it's become quite the objecto here. And looking for new areas to explore. I feel like I've been to wherever I could have been. I gathered the carpets, but I still have a few more glyphs to find. I don't really want to leave the lands, without fully harvesting what they have to offer. And I really liked one of the comments where someone said that this game teaches you that having no arms is okay. It's the message of the game, and I thought that was pretty darn clever. So kudos to you for pointing out that these people, these sand creatures, these sand scarf beings, don't have any appendages called arms. And I want to see, I know I started back here, but I'm wondering if I can sort of make my way back to the origin point and see if there's something beyond these hills, or if it won't allow me to clear the crest. Ooh, apparently it does. Have I been here? I have. Okay. I have revealed that. A little bit of magic there. But no glyphs in this spot. I'm going to give it a second to explore here. I suppose if I can't find anything, I'll head back towards the main central area. The central sort of goal region. But I figured I would just give it one more shot of desert walking. Just in case there was something crazy. Something cool, something spectacular. With hills this big, you can't even see what's beyond the dune, and so you kind of just have to waltz around, and maybe you uncover something like this over here. Maybe you find, has this already been opened? Have I taken care of this one before? It would seem so. There's no little scarves or flags around to sort of make any magic happen. Huh. What about over this? If you're enjoying this game so far, what are you liking most? The visuals? Just the exploration? Sort of the peace of the game? The calmness with which it kind of brings about in both you and me? Or what part are you enjoying? What part is bringing you the most enjoyment so far from this walkthrough? Have we been here? Again, it would seem as if there's no flag pieces that we've been here before, but I don't recall. So much looks the same. So much looks, sand everywhere. The mountain in range, there's no real... How can I get a sense of what's different? Obviously, the structure of it all. Alright, it looks like this is the edge of the world here. So I suppose we'll start venturing. Seems like it's going to get windy pretty soon. Be like, you can't walk off. Maybe they will. The green sky. Hello, 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 hello. These shorter dunes don't seem to yield much. But let's venture off this way. I had no idea that this level was this massive. Obviously it's sparsely populated with geometry, but the fact that they've created a place that you can just kind of walk for 3-4 minutes, I find that pretty awesome. It's something, again, completely different. An environment of this magnitude could never exist in a typical AAA game. You know, there's just no way that could work. I'm getting the winds here. The winds are picking up, which tells me I'm kind of at the limit here, but maybe not horizontally. Maybe I can still travel over this way. The sand is got a red quality to it over these parts, as opposed to the glistening gold that kind of was more back towards the mountain. Being pushed away there. So, is that a glyph? It is. I found one, so it was all worth it. All worth it, and the gold is now merging with the red. Pretty cool. Pretty cool indeed. I saw a couple of comments talking about Journey. You know, can I play this together? It's not a game that you can kind of do that. You know, it's randomly pairing people, and that's sort of the point. That you have no idea who they are, but they're just a fellow friend along for the journey. Hence the title. Seeing that sparkling glyph off in the distance is a pretty cool feeling. You know, when you're navigating the desert to the best of your ability, and then you find it. You're like, oh my god. Boom. Oh. You want to carry me up? Yes, no? Can I make the jump myself? Yes. I can. Extendogram the scarf. Thank you. It's so weird. The game, you know, it does look very 2D and hand-drawn at times. It also has a very strange 3D quality about it. You know, if you look at it from a different way. Some of the angles it gives, some of the lighting it gives off. There goes a carpet. Bye. Very unique in that way. Very special. Alright, it looks like we're again reaching the edge, so I'm going to make my way back towards the middle place. We've got picked up, 3 glyphs here. I know there's a 4th somewhere. Hopefully I can find it. But again, in a place like this, I feel like you can wander for a very long time and you know, miss it or not even see it. It's kind of like that huge of a land where it's like, what could you see? What could you find? Here are all those carpets. This is the carpet flock that I was looking for. Hey guys, I didn't know if they left me or what, but they're all still here. From the last time we played. Hey, where are you guys going? They almost make bird noises, which I think is very clever. And as opposed to playing this game, I know it's short, but as opposed to playing it all in one sitting, I've kind of decided to break it up into chunks for myself because I want to thoroughly kind of savor it and enjoy it as much as I can. And beating it all in one sitting in one evening didn't really seem to suit me for this game. So I am, just as you're, you know, receiving breaks between the parts, I'm taking breaks between playing. Again, another way for us kind of to experience it in a very similar fashion. Been there before, I believe. Yes? Anyhow, it doesn't look like a glyph spot. It looks like it's just a mural area, I believe. Walks away. It's amazing, like how you say, like, oh, I can get there in 5 seconds. And it's like, dang, trekking across sand is time-consuming. Yep. That has been illuminated. All right. Well, we will venture forth. I'm gonna head more this way. Just because this is kind of the last corner of what I have not explored. I started off, if you remember, back near the mountain, made my way around towards that back end, and then came all the way around circling through towards this side of the map. And I think this is a much purchased title just in the sense of I want you to experience it for yourself. As cool as to watch, and I am super glad you're watching. I think it's a cool experience to share in that way. I think it's also worth purchasing as well and playing, or at least, playing at a friend's house or something like that, just to get a sense of, one, see the graphics on a bigger screen, and two, just kind of the serenity with which the character moves and the gracefulness with which the entire game kind of exists in this both rugged and special desert. Now this is a very interesting spot, and it almost looks like there should be a glyph because there's so many of these you know, wind guys here. I feel like there should be, but there isn't. Unless I get one. See, there's like some light. Can you see that? It must just be the way that the rocks are reflecting. But anyway, perhaps we've already gotten something from there. I'm kind of in almost a blur, just because of, again, it was a very stressful day for me, and also so much looks so similar here when you're navigating this desert. It's like, where have we been? Where haven't we been? It looks like it's not going to let me. Well, it should let me crest over this hill because the goal is over there. No tumbling yet, armless warrior. Make our way. Oh, alright. So that's the limits to which we can venture forth, I suppose. We'll go back towards the peak. Is there nothing behind? That is where we need to get. That's where the altar exists. It doesn't look like I can clear any of these other hills anymore. Things are getting very windy. Perhaps I can get here. I'll guide the flock back. Maybe then that'll make something happen. I haven't seen any friends lately. Very dark space here. Alright, I'm just gonna follow the carpets. Doesn't seem like they want me to really go that way, so we'll follow the carpets to the land of the prison, as I like to call it, where everything seems like it's been captured. Maybe these guys can interact in a way that will... Oh! They smashing into the... Almost looks like they were trying to crack open the castle. Don't you hear something breaking? Or is it just that this thing turned? Perhaps it's just the sound of this. It is, darn it. I thought, I was like, yes, they're fighting for their own kind. Magic carpets saving other carpets. Such is not our luck. So I will make my way to the top. So many in there. Eyes. I wish you would come out. All these carpets. Lift me up. Lift me up. Why, thank you. What's that over there? I don't feel like I can get over that way. Let's take the altar. Can I get over there? Should I try? I'm gonna make one go at it. Don't you think it's worth trying? So far, everything I've seen I've been able to reach. And perhaps I can't. Perhaps we're walled in too deep here, which it looks like we are, but I had to take that chance. I had to, you know, it's a quick climb back to the top, but I had to just see. I was like, that seems like it's a very cool place. All right, hey, come help me. Come help me. These guys should be able to quickly guide me back to the top. Thank you. Look at this, straight where I need to be. That wasn't much time lost at all. Thank you, dear friend. There's a glyph right over there. Definitely something. You see that? Should I go try to maybe it's just another path forward. Let's see. Somehow I missed a glyph along the way, but perhaps that's something more fun for you guys to find on your own, so that everything isn't solved. So there's still some magic left in the game when you play it. And the Watcher judges me once more. How long is your scarf, young child? It's getting very long. And the scarf tram continues through the castle. The vast land of men and trees and cactuses, cacti. Towers illuminate themselves. Those are the prison towers, I guess. Uprise pillars. And one man stands above the rest. The tallest pillar. The eyeball pillars, four eyes of light. Things should shift yet again, I would assume. Oh, the carpets have been released. Alright. Alright. Explore. It does seem like there's a glyph over there. I have no idea how I could get that. Something falling. Clearly moving. Clearly moving. Can't tell if it's coming closer or just kind of staying in the same plane. It looks like a shooting star. The wind, I don't think I can get back to that place. Where'd it go? It's gone. Huh. Strange. Let's see where the carpets take us next. Let me be your Aladdin. You will be my carpet. Da 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 da. We venture forth into a new land. And we've reached. Where have we reached? Jump the castle walls as we now slide down this mountain. Let's go off a jump here. Ready? Ooh. And fly into a new land. Thank you all very much for watching. I hope you are thoroughly enjoying this walkthrough of Journey, a game that is quite cool in so many ways. And it's a really special title, and I'm glad that you get to be a part of it with me. I'm glad that I get to show this to you and bring it to you on YouTube. Create a shared experience. That I slide down this tunnel. I guess the video is not stopping. Oh, there's someone else sliding up there. Look at it, another journeyman or journeywoman. That was just a transition. Whoa! Look at that. There's a glyph over there. Okay. So we've settled into a new land, a new friend. We will resume from this point next time. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button if you are enjoying. It means a lot and helps support the channel quite a bit. And I think it would be really cool to support a game like this. The sun's shining bright. Everything is good. And so is hot cocoa. So drink some of that. Have a fantastic day. And until next time, guys and girls, we will see you all later.